What's going on, everyone? You know it is your girl Ja here, and I want to thank you for tuning in to this week's edition of Josh Jot Down. For this edition, I wanted to talk about the historic decision that the UN made in regards to reclassifying cannabis. So if you guys missed it, the UN Commission on Narcotic Drugs took a major step in the war against drugs, that you should say, earlier this week during a UN hearing. Now, this was confirmed by multiple major news outlets as well as tweets from the CND actual Twitter account, y'all. Now, just to spit out some quick facts, there are 50 countries that have adopted the medicinal cannabis, and we know that now there are approximately 36 states in America that have legalized weed for medicinal use. Now, with that said, there is still a lot of confusion because although some states may legalize it for medicinal or recreational use, some states still have the plant as illegal, and federally, things still haven't changed much. So during this hearing, you guys, multiple countries had to give their statements and vote, and some were very interesting to note. According to UN News, Ecuador supported all of WHO's recommendations and urged the cannabis production, sale, and use to have, quote, a regulatory framework that guarantees good practices, quality, innovation, and research development. Now, the United States, they voted to remove cannabis from the Schedule 4 of the Single Convention, but they also said that it is consistent with the science, demonstrating that while a safe and effective cannabis-derived therapeutic has been developed, cannabis itself continues to pose significant risks to public health and should continue to be controlled under the International Drug Control Conventions. So pretty much the United States is saying, yeah, we don't need to have it on the list anymore, but we don't think it should be legal all the way completely in every state. Now, voting against the declassification of marijuana, Chile said that there is a direct relationship between the use of cannabis and increased chances of suffering from depression, cognitive deficit, anxiety, psychotic symptoms, amongst others. And Japan said that the non-medical use of the plant might give rise to negative health and social impacts, especially amongst the youth. So yeah, y'all, obviously some countries are down and some are still not. And yeah, guys, I don't know how I feel about that. But going into the next piece of information, what you're looking at here, this is the actual 6 recommendations that were provided by WHO, which is the World Health Organization. And I know it is pretty hard to tell here, but I do have full clips and full size documents on joshjotdown.com. So go ahead to the website and you can read it thoroughly. But it pretty much just tells you that the extracts and tinctures of cannabis, the cannabis oil, the cannabis and cannabis resin, all of that is going to be completely deleted from the Schedule 4 Single Convention on narcotic drugs. So that's the bulk of the news. That's the best of the news right now, which is great since we are in 2020. So it is nice to hear some good news. But as you guys see, there has been a lot of comments on social media. We've had some people say it should be legal all over, not just in selected places. Some folks say we should keep it away from children, and some say yes, we should, just like we should make it commonly available to all adults. So once again, if you can't see the clips here, I have them all available on joshjotdown.com. And you'll have the ability to zoom in if you go to the Instagram or Facebook page. Those should be full sized as well. So, pen pals, before I head out of here, I want to know, how much longer do you think we have before America legalizes cannabis in all 50 states for recreational use? I want to know what you guys think. Do you guys think we have a long way to go, or that we're almost there? Make sure you guys share, like, and comment, and follow Josh Jot Down on all social media platforms. Subscribe to joshjotdown.com, and also you can hear me on our next Jot Down on Apple Podcasts. Tune into the Audio Infusion this Saturday on 88.9 FM from 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. and I will be doing my Jot Down there as well. Thank you guys for tuning in, and peace.